Yeah, she's a gun, isn't she?
What are we doing?
Fixing the autopilot.
What's with the thumb drive?
It's very technical, Elayna. Someone told us the other day that one of their friends actually died going through here.
I'm scared now. I'm Elayna and this is Riley. And this is our home, Le Vagabonde. We've been sailing around the world for the last 5 years and have recently found ourselves with a stowaway. Meet Lenny. Subscribe and welcome aboard.
Well, the wind's going to pick up over the next couple of days and clock all the way around, and there's no anchorage around that's adequate, so we're going to have to go to a marina.
We have to hand steer the boat because we have no autopilot. There's some bad weather coming and it's like going to be moving so much, which is pretty rare.
So whilst Elayna is steering, are you steering, darling?
Yeah, it's got to burp him now.
Whilst Elayna's at the helm, I should say, I'm going to hoist this code 0 and then we should be able to make reasonable time with not much wind to our destination.
Used to come easy, used to complete, used to fall in my lap so natural. Now that it's missing, I'm struggling to see nothing's as easy as it used to be. Around the mountain, down in the street, I am still nowhere.
And then we get to turn the engine off. It is just an incredible day. We've got 8 knots from here. We're going at 6. I haven't even trimmed anything yet. The sun is up, the water is flat, and I am stoked. On days like this, I can just drop the manual steering on a certain degree, countering the excess head sail that we've got out here, and we generally end up heading on course anyway, so. Just watch this rope when it comes. No, you're going perfectly. Alright, slow down now. She is good. Yeah, she's a gun, isn't she?
On a round this island where you can control it, okay?
Okay. Beautiful.
She is good.
She's a gun. Well done, babe.
I survived. Oh. Well, that was tough, you guys. There's a cross breeze current and the cross breeze is quite strong and these pillars are not exactly easy to get through, but I managed to do it without a scratch and I'm just so happy right now. Hi, mister. Are you scared of grasshoppers, Riley?
No, I'm scared of praying mantises.
Really? Good afternoon, baby boy. Hi. Did you have a sleep?
Sorry, babe.
That's alright.
I met some people that were...
I thought you might have met some people.
We might have a glass of red with them tonight. They're on a little Beneteau. They
sick.
bought a boat because of us.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Yeehaw, Lenny boy. Your mum has got a bit of a confession to make.
Yes, I lost the drone today. We flew it and then the wind picked up and we only had 22% battery left. We had to slow down so that we could catch it. Riley couldn't catch it because he was like driving the boat because we have no autopilot. So I just tried to land the drone on the boat and it like hit the net and then it bounced off and we lost.
Lenny's just having a spew there.
We lost the drone.
Elayna just felt so bad because obviously we have not had a good run with electronics lately. We were pretty bummed, and then we came in here and food always makes me happier. And then we started thinking about stuff, and Lenny has just been an absolute legend. He's always smiling, he sleeps fairly well. And then we're like, you know what, who gives a crap about the drone? We'll do without one for a while. So apologies for 0 aerial shots. And then we got in, it was probably only a 13 knot cross breeze. And Elayna was already nervous because we just lost the drone. And she had to reverse in, and she gunned it, and the dude on the dock was like, and you nailed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
I impressed myself.
So yeah, that's been our day. It was pretty hectic.
Yeah.
We need a thumbs up. We need them today.
Good morning, guys. A few jobs to do today. I need to get stuck into some laptop work, and I've asked Riley to watch Lenny, and then he's telling me that he's going spearfishing.
There's a nice bloke down here that wants to go with me. He's a fan of the show.
He hasn't done much spearfishing, and they just rocked up here on a boat. They bought the sailboat because of us, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, need to do the laundry this morning. It's been a long time since we've done washing.
There's Lenny smells.
Then you can go spearfishing, and then when you get back, you need to watch Lenny for me.
Roger.
Is that okay?
Piece of cake.
Cool.
Come on, we're on a mission.
Beware of dog. Hello. Where's your mum?
Send a dog to fall in. Hello, doggy. Lenny, it's a dog.
It's a doggy. Lenny. You got that song stuck in my head.
Well, it's alright. Don't you worry about me.
We always put a cap of Dettol because it's supposed to get rid of the bacteria on the boat. So you get weird bacteria on the boat. Thank you. Amazing. Oh! Yeah, I don't want my undies falling on the floor here.
Yep.
Oh, see? Nah, that's it. You can't let it all fall on the dirty ground. You're there.
We did a pretty good job. Hello.
Don't ask me how you do it, but you always manage to get me out of doing work. You're like, nah, come on, let's go for a walk or something. And then I have to suffer the consequences later.
You have to work in the midday sun on the boat.
Yes. This is nice though.
That jagged pipe reminded me of this horrible time when I got this scar here. I'd organised to fill in for the kids that were the year above me in a game of football on a Saturday morning, and it was really important to me. And just before the game, someone kicked me a little football or whatever, and I fell over on a pipe and cut my hand open. And Dad was like, well, you definitely can't play now. And I'm like, I definitely am. Let's just tape this up.
The air smells so good.
Or in case our olfactory senses are incapable of picking up oxygen, it's producing a very powerful placebo effect.
Come on, I'm not gonna bite. Just a quick interruption. I wanted to say a huge thank you for those of you who are a member of the crew, for those of you who are patrons. It's been our goal this year to get to 1% and we are slowly getting there. We've had a bunch of people sign up recently and we're really happy to have you on board. Back in 2015, a few of you guys were asking how you could contribute to the videos to help us keep making them, and yeah, that's when we discovered Patreon. We signed up and before we knew it we had a bunch of you supporting us. A lot of you have stuck with us for the past 5 years, which is incredible. It's pretty cool to be able to sail around the world, make videos, to share it with you is a dream come true. Most of all, you're giving us the ability to remain independent. We really can't thank you enough. If you see value in what it is that we do, if you get something out of the videos and you're happy to chuck us a few dollars every month, we'd really appreciate it. The link's in the description below if you'd like to become a member of the crew. Thanks, and on with the show.
It's not really the weather for it, but we're going fishing. Alright, wish us luck, eh?
Bring home the gold. This water is so ridiculously clear.
Hey, what a fun time we all had. How was our little spearfishing trip, mate?
It was awesome. Very successful.
Right on. Fish tacos for everyone?
Delicious. Thank you. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
So, the autopilot. It said on the AP controller, autopilot requires setup. So I emailed Outremer and asked them what was going on. They eventually put me onto their French IT guy who installed the gear, and after checking the fuse and for like different variations of flashing lights under the port aft bed, he said that I need to speak to tech support at B&G, which was fair enough. After several very inefficient emails because of time zone issues, I was once again on the phone. It turns out that I had been searching for a USB port on the H5000 Pilot when I was supposed to be searching for the USB port on the H5000 processor, which wasn't under the bed but which was under the nav station in a much easier to access place. Downloading the file onto a USB stick and rebooting the H5000 processor first failed on a Mac, so we dug out the old Windows laptop and re-downloaded the file to try rebooting again.
What are we doing?
Fixing the autopilot.
What's with the thumb drive?
It's very technical, Elayna.
Here. Switching to GoPro.
So now I'm just waiting for that to boot up. That'll update that computer, and then I've got to turn it all off, wait 30 seconds for I don't know what, for the gremlins to leave the system, and then start everything up again, and then fingers crossed the autopilot will work. Thanks for your help, Barry. You really have bent over backwards for us. I appreciate it. Good on you, mate. Cheers. Take it easy. So we need a proper technician to fly out to the boat.
Really? Dun, dun, dun.
What are you doing?
Morning guys! We just hoisted the sails and we're sailing over to Marsh Harbour, which is kind of like the main hub around the Abaco Islands. So we need to get some supplies to the boat, and we're picking up Riley's friend and his girlfriend, and we're going to be sailing around the Abaco Islands here in the Bahamas, which is shaping up to be like one of our favourite places ever. How fast are we going? That's cold.
We are sailing at 6.2 knots and 35 degrees off the wind with 12 knots of true wind.
For anyone who knows,
Pretty good going. That's, yeah.
Not many people are sailing this way today. This is a perfect example of why. We're a fast boat, so we're tacking into the wind today. It's going to take us a very long time to get all the way over to Marsh Harbour. It'd just be such a shame to wind the sails in and turn the engine on right now. So we're going to make the most of it, even if it does mean zigzagging all day without an autopilot.
We're just going out Whale Key Cup.
And?
You know our friends that we met at the other island?
Yeah.
They were asking me about Whale Key Cup, which is coming up here, and I said, oh, we've been through it before, it's not too bad. And they said, oh really? Someone told us the other day that one of their friends actually died going through here.
How?
I don't know.
Hitting a reef or something?
I'm not sure.
I'm scared now. Well, that's concerning. Can anyone confirm this story? Someone having died at Wildkey Channel where we're about to go through.
Well, I'm building a foundation for the long.
That wind's picked up.
It's only 15 knots, but we're going at 8, so it feels windy.
Raining. We're hopefully on our second last zigzag until we arrive in Marsh Harbour. We just got real close to Great Iguana Key. It looks so nice. There are a million boats anchored there. It must be a pretty nice spot. Riley, is it Great Iguana or Grand Iguana? It's Great Iguana. Iguana, not iguana. What is wrong with me? Me and Lenny have been up since 3. I'm gonna blame Lenny. We have just been sailing all day and we're finally here.
We haven't been zigging, we've been zagging. This looks like a heartbeat.
It actually does.
It's funny because this boat sails so well, it encourages you to sail more. If we had a motored with one engine, we would have done 5 knots but directly on course. But if you start sailing, we're doing 8 knots all day long but headed nowhere near on course.
That was fun.
That was fun.
But I'm glad to be here now.
Oh, me too. I need a burger. Do you want a burger? Yeah. Okay, that's confirmation. Burgers all round.
Sun still shines and time's going